Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. We're back with Eldrazi Ramp on the draw for game one. DRC Mountain for one. I mean, makes me think that this is Prowess. Red and pass. And pass. Stomping Ground. Looking more and more like Prowess, yeah? No, it's Ruby Storm with DRC instead of Artist Talent. That's a bit scary. Another K command. Oh, this is concerning. Yeah, I mean, game one is likely going to be in their favor. I think getting rid of the DRC is probably correct. Question is whether or not I want to rumble first or not. Problem is right now we don't have any castables. So we could rumble K command X1. And let's start there. We'll rumble. Ice Till Sire. Ice Till's not doing much. Neither is Sire, to be completely honest. Guess we can go for another Temple. No, we don't want Swirl. Yeah, we'll go for another Temple. K command X equals 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't go Ugin. I'm going to Scry Draw Exile. Exile the DRC. Misty the bottom draw. Another Temple will pass. And pray they don't have the win on 3. Impulse draw. Sees a Piff and Wooded Foothills. Plays the Wooded Foothills for turn. Impulse draw. Sees a Row and a Ritual. Plays the Wooded Foothills for turn. Finds a Ritual. Plays the Ritual. Plays the Row. I'd imagine. Mountain. Ritual Row. Then do you have any follow-up after that is the question. Because if not, we're going to be able to get rid of the Row, get rid of their Yard. Oh, interesting. You held the Ritual. Now that's fascinating. So, what can we do here? We definitely want to get rid of the Row. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The question is whether or not I want to get rid of their Yard on top of which for the Piff. We could run Rumble here. I'm just trying to think. Run Rumble again. Then it's still Temple. We get rid of 2. Yeah, let's do that. Run the Rumble. There's Devour, there's Myco. Grab the Myco. Play the Temple. And we will exile, Ral, and Yard. And done. And pass. And pass. 2, 4, 5, 6. Next turn we can kick Myco, Surveil. So it leaves him with a Ritual Piff. Ritual. Is there a world where we held the K command until after they cast the Ritual? I don't think so, right? We don't want to risk them being able to flip the Row. Piff. Ritual. Wish. for empty the Warrens. Sure. 10 bodies on board. Emrakul. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, okay, let's look at this real quick. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 minus 2 would be 13, so we can go Temple. Want to confirm we do have another Temple? We do, so we cast the Myco. Yield all. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cast Emrakul. He's an Emrakul. Our turn, comrade. An Elegant Parlor in hand. We will draw. Impulse. So, I mean, we can Piff, get Piff out of Yard. The question is whether or not we want to, how far we want to try and go off of their deck. Go to main. So there's Piff and Yard. Let's start with the Impulse. Actually, how much is Piff? Piff is 4 as it currently stands. So the Impulse might be a bit risky, but I think we go for it. Impulse. Valakut Awakening. Valakut Awakening is 2. We are going to Impulse draw again. There's a Ritual. There's Row. Okay. So if we cast Row Ritual. So we cast Row. We cast Ritual. Actually, hold on. So as it stands, we cast Ritual. That's 5. That gets us Piff and Yard. If I cast Row and then Ritual gets us to 3, which means we can cast the Piff. Yes. But then we can't cast anything after, so it's probably better for us now to cast the Ritual. Which brings us up to 3. Oh, I guess Piff costs 3. No, Flashback is 5. Yeah, Flashback is 5. So in that case, yeah, if I cast Piff, yeah, it costs 3 more. So then I wouldn't be able to play anything else is the problem. So in that case, probably playing the Ral here is correct. Cast Ral. So now we can play the Piff. 1 and 2 Ral trigger. I'm going to choose heads. We flip heads. Do we want to flip the Ral? We would be able to do what? -2? Yes, I do want to flip the Ral. So now it goes to 6. Piff. We can then -2. Ping. Deal 2 damage. How does this do? Divide 2 damage among 1 or 2 targets. Cancel. 1, 2. Done. Down. Surveil. Trigger. Glimpse to Yard. And go to combat. Attack with 2 of them. Block and pass. Pass. Okay. I think that's all the damage we could realistically do. So now they have a Valakut Awakening. They can pitch 1. Draw 2. It comes down to this. Surveil. We draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can Stomping Ground Shock, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stomping Ground Shock, Ugin, Exile, Rao. Yes. Though, is there an argument to going Myco, Bojuka Bog instead? I think there is. Let me confirm that Bojuka Bog's still in my deck. It is. I think there's more of an argument going for Bojuka Bog. So 2, 4, 6. Myco kick the stomp, yield all. For Bojuka Bog, should have hit the Rao, but the Rao can't get piffed, so it's fine. Commercial District, Surveil. Arriving Chrysalis to top, go to combat. We will hit the Rao. Well, do I care about the Rao right now? It can discount again, which could be relevant. But then we give them another turn, which I don't think we want to do. We're going to just smack you in the face. Because discounting doesn't matter if you have nothing to play. And opponent scoops it up, we got there. Okay. Win against Ruby Storm for game 1. That's always a good thing. We bring in pretty much our entire sideboard. I believe that's everything. Let me confirm here. Against Ruby Storm, we cut Ice Till, we cut Chrysalis, we cut Ugin. I guess Ugin instead of Emrakul makes sense. Rumble K return. That's right. Normally we would need to cut a Rumble, but since we don't play a Nature's Claim right now, we don't need to. So I'll bring it in and run it back like this. Okay. On the draw for game 2, at least I'd imagine so. I mean, I'd be more than happy to be on the play. Cage, Devourer, I'll keep. Cage stops Piff. Devour can dig us deeper into a hate piece like Trinisphere. Reveal Devourer will pass. Devour trigger. Finds a Sprawl. We're not worried about them going off just yet, so let's go Sprawl in case we draw into a Trinisphere. So, Forest. Do we have any red cards in our deck now? I don't think we do. We have blue, so we'll yield all and go for blue for Strict Serenade. Yield all, Surveil. Piff and Yard, go blue. And pass. And pass. They missed their land drop, that's huge. Let's start with Rumble then. Rumble. We'll grab the Trinisphere for next turn. Hopefully we get a next turn. We'll play the Shifting Woodland and play Cage and pass. So Piff is now offline. We'll draw Utopia Sprawl. So in that case, we'll Sprawl on the Forest. For green, we'll play Sanctum. We can probably hold back the Cage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we hold back the Cage? I think I will. Play the Trinisphere and hold. The nice thing is here is that the shifting woodland can actually become Trinisphere at instant speed, even if they destroy it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll hold. Fetch Wooded Foothill, 18 Surveil. I guess we also could have made it into a Devourer of Destiny to attack. Probably should have done that, to be honest. They currently cannot play Prismatic, thankfully, since they don't have 3 lands. There's Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put you on top. Clean up. And draw. I guess, yeah, if they Prismatic the Trinisphere, then it will be exiled. That is true. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short 1 of a kicked Myco. Though I guess, actually, I'll say yes, because then we can Ugin 0. We'll grab Myco. Plus with Ugin, draw a card. There's Strict Serenade. We'll pass and pass. So if you don't have something you can do now, we're going to kick your land and set you back again. So Ugin 0 and kick. And we'll kick like this. Ugin trigger, no targets. Myco, hit Elegant Parlor. Opponent will concede because even if they find a land drop, it's not going to matter. Solid wins against Ruby Storm. We'll be back for match number 2. Alright, we're back for match number 2 on the draw for game 1. I'm going to pitch the Talisman and pass. Eldrazi Tron deck. Forest, Sprawl, for green, for red, Talisman, and pass. Alright, let's see if we can find Ghost Quarter, maybe? Chrysalis. Well, this is interesting now. Kind of don't want to play the Ice Still now. I think I want to play Temple, hold up K command, dig 4 deep. We're going to give him a turn with Tron, which is not ideal, to be honest. But I think it is our best case scenario. Would have been nice if that Chrysalis was a Myco. There's the mine in hand. Yep. So we give you a turn of Tron. Looks like more or less traditional Tron. What will you do with all that mana, friend? Sakarn? It's a Flesh Raker. Flesh Raker is fine. Bauble. Bauble is fine. It's mana neutral. Yield all. And what else? Is it a Karn? We will float. Talisman is bricked. Karn will minus, I'd imagine. Karn will minus what for? I mean, you can't liquid metal coating now. You're 1 short. And let's fire this off. X equals 4. There's a Sowing Myco. There's a Rumble. There's a Sire. I mean, the nice thing about Myco here is we can Myco into, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Oh, we can't go Myco in the Ice Till if Ghost Quarter, can we? Actually, no, we can. We can. We'll just have to Ghost Quarter one of our own lands. Yeah, just still mean we'll have to do that. Do I want Rumble or Sire, though, as follow-up? I feel like maybe Sire a 7-death? No matter what, we want to draw into the Myco. So Myco +1. Sire or Rumble? I'm going to say the Sire. So we'll go top, top, draw. And here's where things get fun. Kick. So actually, let me do the math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. So we'll have 10 mana. So this is going to be 3, 5, 9. So I'm pretty... No, I guess I can't kick Chrysalis, then kick, and... So we'll kick. Because we need to have the second green primed for the Ice Till. Because 1, 2, 3, 4... Yes. Myco kick, hit, mine, yield all. Grab Ghost Quarter. So float green, Ghost Quarter will Ghost Quarter the gemstone. Yes. Opponent's very confused, I can tell. Grab a forest. Forest, then Ice Till. Grab Ghost Quarter for land for turn mill. K return in yard. We'll hit the power plant. Your list, if I'm looking at it right, runs 1 waste, 1 swamp. We'll play the Ghost Quarter to tuck it away from Tormod's Crypt. We'll mill again. And at that point, we will pass. Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll hold. Of course, you have the liquid metal still. Well, that's fine. You have 3 mana. At most, you have 5 Eldrazi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could potentially clear board of Sire next turn if we really want. The funny part is, like, we're just in a situation where we can strip their lands faster than they can strip ours. What they could do is liquid metal coating the Ghost Quarter, but then they would have to plus, meaning I could just get the Ghost Quarter back, so it's a moot point. So yeah, the liquid metal coating is just pointless here, I think. So what do you do? You have 2 mana and a dream. We're going to strip mine you out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Karn minus for what? Tormod's Crypt? Yes, that makes sense. Vexing Bubble, draw a card, because otherwise you can't Tormod's Crypt. That's funny. Tormod's Crypt triggers. Yep, that's fine. They won't Tormod's Crypt until the Ghost Quarter's in yard. Do you have a TKS in hand by chance? That'd be pretty rude if you did. I'm not gonna lie. No shot. Vaccine Bobble's back? That's fine. It's mana neutral. This Glaring Fleshraker is slowly draining us. Alright. We'll draw. Local metal coating, target Ghost Quarter would be my guess. Weird. Yes, that will resolve. We'll draw Commercial District. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Gemstone Cavern, mill. Emrakul to Yard. I suppose we'll go to combat and swing all at Karn. Block and block. Yes. Sack and sack. K command X equals 2. It would appear that way. Yes, healed all. Do we Ghost Quarter the Temple? It's a -1, but that could be relevant here as right now they're representing 7. Top bottom draw to damage. The thing is, by Ghost Quartering, then they empty my yard after, right? I will Commercial District, Mill Surveil, Ugin, Surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Ugin Lab, top, and pass. Liquid metal coating, sure. Karn plus, sure. There's a mine. Go to combat, swing for 2 down to 10. Again, this Fleshraker is going to become a little bit of a problem, methinks. Bobble draws a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trigger. TKS. Yeah, that's a problem. Down to 8. This is now a blocker. Yeah, I needed to play the Sire, so that way we could have triggered the K return, forcing the Tormod's Crypt, which would have allowed me to then break free of the Ghost with the Ghost Quarter. That's a bit of a problem then. We draw Forest Mill. Can we risk them having Tron? Probably not. Chrysalis yield all. Ghost Quarter, target mine. Tormod's Crypt, yield all. Ugin Lab, mill. Shifting Woodland. That could be very good for later. Pass and full. If you have Dismember, you have Dismember. We will hold. Oh, this gets complicated. 3, 4, 5, 9. One short of Ulamog. Local metal coating, target temple. Temple down. What else is you got? 7, 8. Devourer eats Ice Till, yeah? Ice Till down. That is quite the problem. Down to 6. Again, they're slowly grinding me out here. Draw. I'll concede at this point. Yeah, getting card on board was a bit rough. Alright. So for Tron, it is actually on my list. We trim K-Return, Rumble, Bajuka Bog, and Cavernous Souls, bringing in Strict Serenade and Heat. Probably keep the Rumble then, and run it back. On the play for game 2, I will keep Wrangling for a kicked Myco spawn on 3. Reverting Cat and pass. And pause on end step. I guess actually I should... There's a world where I guess they brought in Pithy Needle, I suppose. They pitched all 4, including a tower. So they don't need a tower if they're assembling Tron. Pitched our 4, seeing mine. In that case, they're not angling for Tron. Okay. Unless they just have Tron in hand. Could be that they're just trying to angle for Karn on 2. Yeah, that actually might be the play. If that's the case, Heat to top. And pass. Draw. Temple Rumble. Lab. Pass. 3 types in yard. And pass. And they needed a land, they would have found it. No Karn. Interesting. No Karn, no TKS, likely a K command in hand. Might go kick, hit lab. Yield all. For Temple or a Ghost Quarter. We don't need to go Ghost Quarter yet. We'll go Temple. And pass. And pass. It's a mine. And a mine stone. Sure, sure. We draw. Devourer. So... I will play Talisman. kick Myco spawn. Myco kick, hit mine, yield all. I'll grab a Ghost Quarter just in case for later. Play Misty Rainforest, swing for 3, and pass. They have 2 Devouring Hands and 4 Unknowns. Plays a Power Plant. End step, fetch Misty Rain. We'll go Breeding Pool and tapped. That way if you draw into a Strict Serenade, we're solid. Rumble. I will... So we'll go green, colorless, Rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll grab Temple. Play Temple. Return Sire to hand. And cast Sire 7 Death. Go to combat, swing for 6, down to 11. Lethal's on board. And we're not going to activate Ghost Quarter until after they draw. Draw, Ghost Quarter on Tower. And pass. Normally I don't go for Tower, but we've seen Tower and Mine. Crack Mind Stone. And Bone screws it up. We'll take the win. Solid. We'll run it back as is. No changes. If only there was a forest. I will mulligan. I will keep. So we go Forest Sprawl, Imprint Cast most likely. So I think we pitch Sprawl. And done. And pass. Power Plant. Map. Draw. Forest. Oh. Oh. For green. And Bass. And pass. Lab. Okay, so not Tron. Do you have a Flesh Rake? No Flesh Rake. I will play Temple in that case. This one's interesting. Yes, we'll play Temple, cast Myco. We could theoretically have sandbagged it a turn, but I kind of want to go with this now. Grab Ghost Quarter and hold. Crack Map. I'll let you search with Map. For Temple, we'll hit Lab and pass. This is a swamp. Dismember. That's fine. We'll pass. Do you have a TKS? Mind Stone. Passing draw. So I'll play Shifting Wood. Sprawl. For red. Ice Till. K command. X equals 1. Yep. Makes a spawn. In that case, I'll play lab. No. Actually, do I want to imprint? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I suppose not. But they TKS it. I'll be big sad. We'll pass. And pass. It'd be nice if we milled into a land, because in that case I would have tucked it. But we did not. So now we have to hope that they don't have a TKS. And draw. Well, there's a land. Play forest. Mill a card. Misty Rainforest. Mill a card. Sanctum. In that case, I'm going to Misty Rainforest fetch. Surveil. Kind of curious on something here. Ice Till, Surveil. We'll put heat to top or to yard. I suppose to top. And we should just play this. It's a sire. We'll pass in full, go to combat. Kind of wish I was able to replay the Sanctum, but it is what it is. Sack, do you have another K command? You do, for X equals 4. Do you ramp Scry Draw or you excellent cards from Yard? Ramp Scry Draw. No fear of the Sanctum. Interesting. Or the Shifting Wood for that matter. If they find Karn to bridge, that could be a potential problem. We'll be able to dig pretty deep to try and get Delirium online to get Heat on board, though. Well, it comes down what they find. I was thinking hard here on these top 4. 4 top, 0 bottom. That is frightening. Alright. We'll pass. What you got? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. I mean, if they have a land plus Ulamog, that's a bad position for me to be in. Land into Ulamog would be pretty much a death sentence, I think. Land. Imprint. Karn? Karn minus for bridge would be my guess. That way Karn sticks on board? Yes, Karn into bridge. So pretty much now, outside of Emrakul taking control of their turn and Emrakuling that bridge out, I don't think I have a way out. Oh, they have a dismember for the Ice Till? Shoot. Oh, that's a problem. We'll draw. There's the heat. We'll just hold the heat then. Oh, this is not good. Karn minus. What does Karn pull? If they're smart, they'll grab Brain, Liquid Metal Coating, Flash Raker. I'm gonna pop the Karn. Actually, we don't need to pop the Karn yet. Flash Raker resolves. Now we pop the Karn. And pass. Three types in yard, one short of the shifting. We draw. I mean, it's a body on board, but doesn't matter. It gets rid of one of my lands. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think I just hold. I don't think there's any reason to play the Devourer right now is the problem. We'll pass. Returns Ugin to hand. We'll pass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Ugin is also a clock. Ooh. Yeah, they might just win this engagement because of Bridge. I don't run World Breaker or Nature's Claim right now. Maybe I should have brought in a Fade from History in retrospect. Yeah, that may have unironically been correct. Especially now as they can Relic a Progen. Yeah, I think they have this. I think they have this, unfortunately. I will eat a Myco. I mean, they have a two-turn clock. There's Myco. So you can kick Myco, hit Temple. That's fine and dandy, but then what? Myco kick. Kick the Temple. Yield all. We could attempt a thin off of a fetch, I suppose. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're still short on Emrakul is the problem. So even if we draw it off top, what then? We'll pass. But methinks we's dead. And pass. Ugin plus. Lab. Imprint Devourer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll eat another Myco. Again, even if I find an Emrakul, I can't cast it. At this point, we'd need another Heat for Ugin. Yeah. Unfortunate. Relic exiles all. That way they play around Ugin. Or not Ugin, Emrakul. We draw. Temple will not do it nor matter. I mean, even if they just find Karn, we're pretty much locked. We'll concede. We will not belabor the point. GG's. All right, we'll be back for match number 3. All right, we're back for match 3 on the play for game 1. It's workable. It's not ideal, but it's workable. Reveal Devourer, trigger what we find. Find a forest. Might not be a bad idea in case the Talisman for some reason doesn't land. Grab the forest. We'll go Stomping Ground tapped and pass. And pass. Misty Rain, fetch 19 for Hedge Maze. Oh, this is Noebrand. Fresh hell. Well, I mean, our game 1, we're just big sad. And our game 2, 3 is honestly not much better here. Do we lose on turn 2? I think we're losing on... Nope, we're not losing on turn 2. Planar Genesis. Okay. So looking for a piece. We draw... Cavern of Souls. We shall cast the Writhing Chrysalis. And pass. And pass. Alright, still looking for a piece. So we're not dead yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wooded Foothill fetch. 17 Surveil. Keeps it on top. That's concerning. We draw. Ghost Quarter. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's first do the sack. Sack. Always yield. Devourer. Go to combat. Attack for 4. Down to 13. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter target Hedge Maze. And pass. That way, if they choose to use the ability, they shuffle away whatever they kept on top off the Surveil. Plays a land. Also, they failed to find. Oh, that's huge. Pact? Well, shit. It didn't matter. We dead? Atraxa? Is this quote-unquote fair? Neoform. Why find Atraxa, though? Oh, because you have Gulta. Duh. There's Atraxa. Pact Negation, Pact Negation. So I guess this is quote-unquote fair Noebrand. Picks up Pact, Maze, Rider. Oh, wait, you got a Xenagos? I completely failed to notice that. I did. Yeah. I hate this matchup of a passion. Alright, well, we bring everything but the kitchen sink in. So we are going to trim out the Ice Tills, trim out the K Return, the Gemstone. We keep the Bog Cavern of Souls because sometimes the Bog can stop a Hooting Mandrills. We bring in Grafdigger's Cage, we bring in Strix Serenade, we bring in Bauble, we bring in Trinisphere. One more, and we trim out the Ghost Quarter. Alright, let's run it back. On the play for game 2. Strix Serenade, Trinisphere. This hand might be a turn too slow is the problem. We'll try it. We will try it. Forest, pass. And pass. Surveil. And draw. Temple. Play Temple, Rumble. Grab. Shifting Woodland, question mark? Yeah, I'll grab the Shifting Woodland. And pass. And are we dead? Flooded Strand fetch, 19 surveil. We get a turn. I would love to see a fetch or a breeding pool off top. No such luck. Well, in that case, at the very least, we can go Lab, Imprint Ugin, cast Trinisphere, hold up K Command X1 to go digging. So this should delay them a turn at least. Land, Breeding Pool, tapped. So outside of Beseiju, they should have no castables. There's Beseiju. That will resolve. I will grab a commercial district or a forest. Commercial district would allow me to surveil. Forest allows us to dig deeper with K command. I guess we actually can go breeding pool. We're going to go breeding pool, shock. K command, ramp scry draw, since that should be their turn. I don't know why they breeding pooled now. I guess they could have a rider. I guess they could, yeah. Bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top. I guess, yeah, I should probably should have held out the breeding pool. Thankfully, we did not get punished. Rumble. So we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can hold up Strict Serenade, play Ugin. I think that's the route we're going to go. Ugin, trigger, no targets, yield all. You have a pact, you do not. We can't, or plus. Hold up Strict Serenade and pray. And hold. There's pact. There's rider. Pact. For Atraxa. Do they have a pact negation? I present you with a bird. You got a bird. Oh, that's beautiful. I will plus with Ugin. I will... I don't want to do this. I want to play Rumble. Let's start by playing Talisman. 1, 2. They might die to Pact, but they might also still have a Consign the Memory in hand. They could still have Consign. So how do I want to proceed? We want to get rid of the bird. That much is certain. I kind of want to play Trinisphere, or get Trinisphere of Shifting Wood. So I need 2 greens. Let's start with Talisman. Talisman, exile bird. Bird down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go 1, 2, I guess it'd be 1, 2, leaving back 1, 2. Opponent just scoops it up. Okay. Opponent said we're good. Yeah, because we're just going to we're going to make sure we can play the Trinisphere off the Shifting Wood, which requires 1, 2, 3, 4. Could I have rumbled? Basically, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 minus 1. Yes, we could have. Okay, so we could have played the Rumble and also Shifting Wood for the Trinisphere on upkeep. That's good. Good. Gemstone in. Rumble out. Run it back. And pray. Stomping Ground, Shock, Utopia Sprawl for blue. Pray that we don't die on turn 2. But then what do we do after that? Okay, actually, never mind. What do we do after that? Nothing. This hand does nothing other than holding up Strix Serenade. We have the mulligan. That is a lot better. I will keep this. I will pitch back Myco Spawn. And we need to hope we draw into lands. Yeah. Right? I mean, it has Bobble. I mean, we already kept it. Can I cancel that? Nope. I think we have to keep it anyways. So we pitch back. Do we even want to play the Gemstone? That's actually a fair question. I'm not sure I want to play the Gemstone ahead. So I think I pitch back Myco. Done. Do we play the Gemstone? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I don't think I do. On a mulligan, I'll still do so, but I think in this instance I don't want to because I don't want to actually exile anything in this specific instance. We'll draw. Ooh. Well, that makes it interesting. Well, now I kind of wish I did. Huh. I mean, I'm assuming I'm dying on turn 2 if I don't play Bobble on 1. Play Bobble on 1 and pray. Consign? Yeah, that was my concern. Yep. Yeah, the turn 2 one. Planet Genesis, you do not. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have exiled the K command now, so that way I could have went Stomping Ground, Shock, Sprawl, which would have allowed me with a Trinisphere on to Strix Serenade. Yeah, bit late for that. We will Shock, Sprawl for blue, and pray, and pass, Surveil. Reinforced Yard. Allosaurus Rider early. And Neoform. There's Grizzlebrand digging 14 deep. I guess I only need to go 7 this time. Yeah. Shoot. If I would have been able to play the Trinisphere on 2, we may have been able to delay at least a turn. Damn. Temple. Huh. How do I want to proceed here? We're facing down a Grizzlebrand. I mean, chances are they have a pact or we can draw into it. We can't kick the Myco. How do we proceed? Play the Temple regardless. We can K Command X3, go digging. Does that really do anything for us though? Not really. We can Myco Spawn and choose not to kick. And then grab a fetch. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. I kind of hate it, but I think it's our best option right now. Myco Spawn, no kick. Grab a fetch. And hold up Strix Serenade. Problem is as well, if we play the Trinisphere, that makes it much harder for us to hold up the Strix Serenade later. Grizzlebrand draws 7. Yep. Yeah, had I pitched the Cake Man, we could have turned this Spirit on 3. They would have been able to play the Allosaurus Rider. I'm gonna fetch for Breeding Pool Shock. Strict Serenade. Do you have a Pact? You do not. You get a bird. You have another one. Yeah, I'm just dead. Dead. There's Galta. Do you have the Xenagos? Uh-huh. Rip. 'Tis a loss. You got it. Alrighty. We'll be back for match number 4. Alright, we're back for match 4 on the draw for game 1. That hand is hot garbage. This hand is palatable. Yes, it's a rumble on 1. Ooh, how do we pitch back? So, pitch back Ugin, Gemstone, Exile, Devourer, play Cavern Rumble? Sure. Done, reveal, play, Exile, pass. Devourer trigger, what we find. There is Cake Man, there's Myco. We're gonna grab the Myco. And opponent's pausing on draw. Cavern Souls, name Eldrazi. Cast Rumble. I'll grab the Emrakul and pass. And I guess we should hold. Not sure what they're playing just yet. Never know. Double planes play nothing. I will cast Rumble yet again. Is that Reprieve? Well, shit. Did not expect that. Yep. I will play Shifting Woodland tap pass. Yeah? We'll pass. Is this double white reprieve land destruction? Looks like it. So this is likely Boros land destruction. Could be mono white land destruction too. Nope, it's Boros. Okay. That's fine by me. I get to kick your mountain next turn with my Myco and ramp. Bobble's fine. Don't care about Bobble. Ooh. Alright, opponent. Who's going to be the land destruction deck now? Alright. How many basics do you run? I'm curious now. I imagine it's a lot. But I have to see. We have to know for certain. We're gonna go score to your planes and pass. Grabs a mountain, we'll pass. Sure. Sunbait Canyon, sure. White Orchid Phantom, you got it. I do not care currently. I'll be completely honest. Let's draw another Myco. Let's go to combat. Attack with Myco. Discharge, you got it. And cast Ice Till Explorer. Grab Shifting Woodland, mill a card. Let's make sure we have enough mana to do our shenanigans. Ghost Quarter, mill a card. Oh, that Siren Yard's lovely. Rumble. Grab Temple. And pass. Next turn, we have another kicked Myco. The funny thing is this Bobble's stopping them from using a Solitude, or evoking it rather, which is really funny to me. Alright, opponent. Who's the land destruction deck now? Bobble Crack. Okay, so you have the Solitude? That's funny. No? No Solitude? That's A-okay about me. Draw. Orange Chant? Path. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Forest. Tapped. And what are we looking at in yard right now? We got a Sire. So I'm thinking we go Temple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will go with a Chrysalis to start. Yield all. I will kick a Myco spawn. 2, soul sack 1, trigger 1. Trigger 2. Kick Myco. Just in case you have a Mana Tithe. Hell if I know. Kick the Sunbait Canyon so you can't draw. Yield all. Grab. What do I want to grab here? Commercial District, I suppose? Yeah, go Commercial District. Well, I guess we should go for a fetch in that case. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, we'll go for a fetch. Alright, friend. Do you have a discharge for the Myco? Be my guest. It's a Sacred Foundry, tapped, 2 in hand. We got Reach, end step, fetch with a Wooded Foothill for a Commercial District Surveil. Ugin on top, yes please and thank you. And draw. I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? We'll say spawn 7. And that way we can hold up enough for another Chrysalis, basically. Ugin plus draw card, Breeding Pool. No reason to play that right now, I don't think. Actually, there is. I'll shock that. Go to combat, swing for 5. And methinks we're in a good position to win. Demo field, fine. You activate it, targeting wood. Shifting woodland. I'm gonna make that into a Sire 7 death. Have fun with that, friend. And that's why we shocked in the breeding pool. We draw. We plus. And bone scoops it up. Yep, makes sense to me. Alright. What the fresh hell do I bring in here? I guess Heat is reasonable. Maybe Strict Serenade Dismember. We definitely keep the Ice still. We can drop the Bajuka Bog. Well, maybe. Let me take a look at their list. It runs 2 Flage. We keep the Bajuka Bog. How does Reprieve read? Return target spell, not counter. So in that case, we can get rid of the Cavernous Souls. Sideboard-wise, nothing really of note. I mean, Wicked and Solitude are the big bads here. there's not much else. They run Relic of Brogen, so I guess we'll trim out an Emrakul. Maybe drop the K Returns Dismember? Keep the Strict Serenade. I guess we can trim a Rumble. Keep the Dismember. In case I bring in, like, Clarion Conqueror, I guess. Yeah, that seems reasonable. We can make this work, yeah? I will keep, I will reveal, I will pass. Trigger. That's kind of all hot garbage, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we're assuming they play, White Orchid Phantom next turn, right? So in that case, I don't exactly want to play the lab right now. Maybe I just grab the forest. How does Geomancer's Gambit destroy target land? Cleansing Wildfires also destroy target land. I guess it doesn't matter too much that we have basics. We'll still play around the White Orchid. It's just a question of whether or not this is good enough. I don't feel like it is. Maybe we just go Forest or Stomping Ground. We'll go Forest. Draw, Forest, Sprawl. We'll say for red. And pass. And pass. White, Relic, sure. Sacred Foundry tapped, sure. We draw. He's a Misty. I'll play Talisman. I'll play the Misty. I will pass. Tis a Mountain. For a Relic, sure. Go to end step. Crack Misty. Relic, yes. For Commercial District, Surveil. Catacombs to Yard. Relic. We draw. Can I stop drawing in the lands? That'd be cool right now. Play the Misty, we'll pass. Or not Misty, the Wind Subteeth. Okay, we'll continue to stare at each other, I guess. One Swept Teeth fetch. Relic. And Breeding Pool tapped. Draw. Rumble. I will start with Rumble. Cyrus 7 Death. We do like a Cyrus 7 Death. I will play Un Forest and we'll pass. Relic exiles Yard. Sure. Demo field. We'll float red. For our last forest. Relic. I mean, I have to assume they have a reprieve in hand. Flage, target, spawn? Sack and response. Well, I guess no reprieve in hand. So we just windmill slam the Ugin? And I think we just win from that. Red, bobble, sure. It means I can't ult with Ugin, but I don't care about that right now. We draw, heat. So that's 6. This is 7. No imprint, and cast. Ugin, no targets, healed all. Plus, draw, and pass. Alright, 3 in hand, still playing nothing. I will Ugin plus and draw. There's a rumble. I will cast rumble. Reprieve. I will continue to cast a rumble. And grab a Bajukabog. Play Bajukabog. Goodbye, Flage. Do I want to play this Talisman? Yeah, I think I will. We'll play the Talisman. Yield all. We get to hold up heat as well as K command X1. Heat. Draw a card of the Sunbaked. And hold. Relic. We'll say rumble. Plays Field of Ruin, that's fine. Draw. Field of Ruin on lab, I'll float. Fail to find. Do I fire off the K command? I'm gonna say no. Ugin plus, draw a card. Another K command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll play Sprawl to start. For blue. Play Temple. 2, 4, 7. We'll play Sire. He's a Sire. Yield all. Sire lands. Well, that's surprising. I'll just hold up the Unholy Heat. I don't think I have to be too aggressive right now. Is this a Solitude? It is a Solitude. Sure. Do you pay the 7? I'd imagine you pay the 7. I will heat Solitude, I suppose. Do I even need to heat Solitude? I guess I don't not need to heat it. We'll heat it. We'll pass. And pass in full. I guess I should hold in case of Flage, Helix spawn. Relic. I'll say heat once again. Draw. Ugin plus draw. I shall cast Un Rumble. Be cool if I could find an Emrakul. Is this another reprieve? Sure. I will cast Rumble. There's another Cyrus 7 death. 2, 4, 7. I mean, at this point, I'm just going to cast or play the Temple. It's another Sire. Trigger. Yield all. How many reprieves have we seen? 2. Do you have another Solitude? Maybe a Path to Exile? Relic's finally done. Not that it matters all too much at this point. Because if Sire gets 1 hidden, then it has pseudo hexproof. Alright. Draw. Chrysalis. Draw a card. Play. And we'll go to combat first. Do you have Solitude? Tis the question of the day. Yes, you do. Who would have tunk? He's a Solitude. Do you pay the ward? You do. You're down to 6. Second main. We'll play Sanctum. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7. Triggers. I guess actually before we do that, we'll go Devourer, target, Ugin, target, Sanctum, yield all. Yes. For Emrakul. And then I will cast Chrysalis, trigger, no targets, yield all. I mean, lethal's very much on board. And hold up the cake commands because we can. I mean, this is almost the exact list they played against at RC Vegas, funny enough. I think it was by round 2. My opponent was not impressed when I showed that my list had Ice Still Explorer in it. They're like, oh, okay. I'll just scoop. I'm like, cool, you do that. What, this? Solitude? 7 mana. What the fresh hell do you play for 7 mana? Wrath of Skies? Would you look at that? Here's the Wrath. Oh, X equals 5? Wait, are you 1 off? I mean, you are, but okay. Or are you 2 off? Yeah. Yield all? I mean, Devour's still there. You also destroy artifacts, enchantment, and creature, which means you add to Emrakul. Not that really matters at this point, because I can also alt Ugin. And we have a K command X3 lined up. Bone scoops it up. We got there. Solid. All right. Well, we'll be back for match number 5. All right, we're back for match 5 on the draw for game 1. This hand does nothing. Like, we can draw into what off the Devourer Rumble, and still does nothing if we don't hit anything off the Rumble. We mulligan those, I think. Not much better. We'll keep it though. It's functional. We can make it work. We can make it work. But also mulligans down to 5, so that's promising. We go Misty Rainforest, Fetch, Surveil, look for a 7-mana value spell or Soul Land, and then we can hold up K Command and pray that we can curve out. Once we just draw into a 7-mana value spell, we go Lab, Talisman, Land, hold up K Command X2 on 2. So we have some good options. Alright, we'll pass. Surveil. Okay. Motley Surveillant Friend. Through the Breach? Well, that's a deck I'm not prepared for right now. I'll be completely honest. I'll pass and put a pause on end step. I'm in danger. Talisman on 2? Yeah, this looks like, is it Through the Breach if I had to guess? Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh no. Surveil, Temple Top, draw, Temple, K Command X1? Hope we can get into the Myco Spawn kicked on 3. Yes. 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 I think that's our best. I think that's our best bet. Like, we could just Talisman, but I don't think that's worth. All right. Yep. We hold. We hold. We pray. Paying cost for Null Drifter before that resolves. X equals 1. Lab bottom draw. Don't need another Myco Spawn. We pass in full. You draw 2, evoke. Did you find a land drop? You did. I need a soul. I need a 7-mana value spell or a temple. Devourer trigger and kick the Myco Spawn. Hit your Thundering Falls, yield all. I will grab a temple. Yes, temple seems right. I have not looked at a Through the Breach deck in a hot minute. I mean, they have to have a decent amount of basics. At least 3, I would guess. I don't think the Ghost Quarter is the right play. So let me just go temple and pass. Scouting turn, fetch, surveil. Basically, we just need to keep him off of 5. Keep him off of 5 and we're good. I should be playing some number of Dress Down to play the Null Drift, or cheat in the Null Drifter. Keeps it on top, a bit concerning. We'll pass. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, opponent. Scaring me a bit there, friend. Go to combat. Attack with Myco. Sanctamavugan, kick the Myco. Kick Myco, hit lab. Yield all. Do you have K command? Ooh, it seems like you do. I will grab Ghost Quarter. I wish I grabbed the Ghost Quarter last time, because then we could have hit them and shuffled away whatever they had on top. At least this time we can kind of do the same. Because this is what? K command X equals 3? Yes, which means I still have 5. Sitting here with bated breath, waiting to see what my opponent does with this K command. 1 top, 2 bottom. Play a talisman, more or less just more food for a potential Emrakul, I guess. And we'll pass. I'm in danger. Paying cost 4. Stock up, okay. Stock up is fine in theory. Funny enough, a K return would be actually really nice here. K return the spawns out. Five in hand now. Temple. Ew. So we're going to want to Ghost Quarter that. Pain for cost. What is this, a TKS? Talisman. Into Null Drifter, draw 2. So right now I still have 6 mana. I will draw. Rumble. I will cast Rumble. Cyrus Seven Death. Land for turn. Cast Sire. One trigger. Yes. For Emrakul? Yes. Go to combat. Swing for 6. Go to end step. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. We'll Ghost Quarter the temple now and pass. Lethal's on board. They get an island. So they have at least 2 basics. We pass in full. Alright. Comes down to this. I mean, if you have the Through the Breach and a Titan, we're in trouble. Opponent skips it up, we got there. Woo! Through the Breach. Let me look at a list. I'm probably pulling up on the Eldrazi Tron Discord. Probably an easier thing to do. There's not a lot of stuff going on right now on Through the Breach. Oh, that's my Through the Breach. I need this one. Not a lot of interaction there either, to be fair. Mono Eldrazi Breach. How's Through the Breach read? Put a creature into play. Yeah, I can't do much about that. I guess cut the K return. bring in Strict Serenade? I suppose? Cut Bajuka Bog for what? Dismember? I guess I can take down a Null Drifter in a pinch. Oh, they play one Promised End though? Maybe we do keep the Bajuka Bog. Maybe we do pitch this member then? Torpor Arm, Mountain. So looks like 3 basics on average. Huh. Trim Rumble for Dismember. I guess just run it back like that. Yeah, I don't have much going on for that. Or for this matchup, rather. Hand seems pretty slow. Mulligan? Yeah. That's not much better. Well, okay, well, this is interesting. This is interesting to me. 1, 2, 3. If we draw into a forest equivalent, I'll pitch. Done. Gemstone. Pitch Ugin. And pass. Steam Vents tapped and draw. Sanctum. In that case, we can go Shifting Woodland, tapped. Yeah, Shifting Woodland tapped, and pass. Unfortunately, we don't get the Ice Till until 4 now. Temple for Null Drifter, draw 2. Draw. K command. Huh. Well, we'll play the Sanctum. And pass. Yeah, might have been too slow of a hand, unfortunately. Shivan Reef and paying cost for Talisman. Draw. Dismember, play Ghost Quarter. Here's where the fun begins. So we're going to tap Sanctum, Ghost Quarter, Sanctum. Yes, for a forest. And cast. Actually, before we do that, cancel, Sprawl. For red. And, oh, I need green for Ice Till. Ghost Quarter, mill a card. I'm going to hit the Temple and pass. And pass. They're still at 4. Do you have the Titan? Plays a Mountain. Oh no. Through the Breach. Emrakul. Yeah, that's a problem. I'll just scoop it up there. We're good. Concede. Alrighty. Bring out the Gemstone. Bring back in the Rumble. And we'll run it back. This one's a bit of an awkward matchup. We don't have early interaction. We kind of falter very quickly because they just need to count to 5 and then you go, cool, Annihilator 6. On the play for game 3, I will keep. I'm looking for a rumble off top. Either that or another soul land. I will reveal. They will reveal. No, they're playing a gemstone. Yee. That's acceleration. Pitching Shivan Reef. There's Rumble. We'll play Temple. We'll pass. We'll pass. You have a talisman on one? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay, Command X1? Null Drifter. Okay. I would say if they could potentially turn to through the breach us, that would be frightening. And there's the temple. I will pass, and now we're set up for a kicked Myco. They do have potential for consign up if they don't tap down that gemstone, though. That's concerning. We'll play temple. I mean, we have to go for it. There's just no ifs, ands, or actually pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Annihilator 6. No, I have to go for it. We kick. We kick, target lab, and pray. Yield all. Grab temple. So it's a K command X equals 2. Yes. What we can do now is we can K command out a spawn. Bottom, draw. K command ramp or scry draw exile. Done. Chrysalis pass. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need a land for this Emrakul. That would be ideal. Paying cost for Talisman. Scouting Tarn. They have 5 now. We draw Sire. Let's start by going to combat. End step. So what we're going to do here then is I'm going to K command on their upkeep. Surveil. Opponent's tinkin. Puts it on top. Upkeep. K command, scry draw, exile, or ramp scry draw, or ramp scry draw. Or ramp exile, rather. X equals 5. Pass in full. It's a Hail Mary play if they draw into a land. I guess actually, shit. I should have ramped. Oh no, I did ramp. I did ramp. We're good. We're good. That way, if they Annihilator 6, we're okay. It's me sweating over here. Do you counter it? If you do not. Okay, we pass in full. You have a land. Tapped. Yggdrasil. Pulls back the Null Drifter. We draw. Breeding Pool. Let's start by going to combat. Down to 13. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 17, 18. I can't play both Emrakul and... Though what we can do... 18 minus 2, 16. Or minus 1, rather. So in that case, let's start by casting Talisman. Then Chrysalis. Yield all. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, we have to go for it. Shock. One. Trigger 1, 2, 3. Yield all. Yggdrasil. Exile top 3 cards. There is an Emrakul. Frightening. There's a Through the Breach. Oh boy. Draw. Ulamog the Defiler. When you cast this spell, target opponent exiles the top. So put a creature from exile with figure control onto the battlefield under control. It gains haste until end of turn. It gains haste until end of turn. Huh. How does Through the Breach read? Sacrifice that creature at the beginning of the next end step. So I will cast Through the Breach. I will play the Sire of 7 Death. Because that way we have lethal on board if they attack with the Emrakul. Yeah, the Yggdrasil kind of messes us up, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll choose the Sire. It has haste. We'll pass. So then they sack it. This goes on the stack. We pass in full. So now you can put Emrakul on board, but we're not dead to Emrakul. Now if you have another Through the Breach, then that's a problem. You have to block here. This is 5, 8, 10. We're too short. If I can find another K command, though, we can win. Another K command gives us enough damage. Another K command, another Chrysalis. Either of those two. Opponent scoops it up? Wait, why? Why they scoop? Don't they have another turn? Put a creature card X out of Future Seal onto the battlefield under your control. It doesn't leave the battlefield on end step. They have two Ulamog's in hand and an unknown. So they just activate Yggdrasil. They have a 15/15 blocker. They can't attack, otherwise they die on the crackback. So then we get our turn, we draw a card. To be fair, it didn't matter. Opponent clearly just saw into the future and saw me casting a K command. Because then we do win off of K command making spawns and Chrysalis becoming big enough to present lethal. So it didn't matter in the end, but opponent definitely could have activated Yggdrasil, got in a 15/15 blocker. We would have then cast K command for X equals 4, 5, 6, 7. Cast K command for X equals, I guess, we would have maybe held in case a spell appears. Yeah, 7. That resolves, and then we just win. We cast Sire 7 Death, we trigger Chrysalis a bunch, we win. So it wouldn't have mattered, but I think opponent did misread Yggdrasil, or didn't realize that it didn't sack on end step at the very least. Regardless, I got the win. I'll take it. Alright, well, that there will be a 3-2 record at the end of 5. Not bad at all. Well, that being said, that there will be the end of tonight's YouTube video. As always, if you did enjoy it, please do consider hitting the like button. Comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, any mistakes that I made, or any general feedback be much appreciated. For as much that I help y'all learn from me in both my success and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you reached a point in the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we continue to grow this channel. However, if you would like to watch these videos recorded live over on Twitch, you can find me there Sundays through Thursdays at 10 p.m. CST and Fridays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. CST for the weekend challenges. Otherwise, you can head over to my Patreon where you can watch these videos ad-free and early, all the while supporting me monetarily. With that being said though, folks, I will see you next time. Bye-bye!